Taran, taran, taran. A ver el caso de hoy. ¿Qué habrá hecho otro inmigrante ilegal en mi hermoso país?
Second floor, apartment 6,
Uh
in the back.
Thanks.
No, no le leí. Lo de piso 6, pues. Departamento 6. Taran, 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 tarararán, taran. Ah, que está puerta. Abierto. Taran.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with this?
Relax, Rusty.
Toda la banda.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Somos amiguis. Param, param, param. Param, 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 param. Lo mejor para el final. Param, param.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Píldoras. Ibuprofenos.
Looks like barbiturates. Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Julia, tomar una cápsula después de comer. Una diaria.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
You get lost and let me work?
Andá, concha de tu
This
madre.
broad was built to be photographed, even if she is dead.
Phelps? Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning.
Boludo, tiene una mordedura en el brazo.
About our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
Una marca muy rara en el cuello.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Anillito.
A very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Tiene muchas mordeduras.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Las uñas están todas rotas. Acabo defensa. El cuello está raro.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can
¿Pero
find
las
the syringe.
mordeduras?
It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought cigarettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
This is her in these photos? There's something else.
Yeah.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Miss Julie was...
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh?
Muy rarete. Y bueno, toda la bañera llena de semen.
So she ran herself a bath and downed some pills, and then she just drifted off.
I don't know.
Rarete.
Julie, she always had so much fire. So much drive. I'm sorry, I'm not being very clear.
No veo nada más. O sea, no en estas habitaciones, pero algo me queda por investigar.
Okay.
Un poco vanidosa para tener fotos de ella, ¿no? Así.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Nada. En alguna debe tener algo. Ahí donde compraba merca o algo.
Could have been a modeling assignment.
Hollywood Blood. Trabajo los martes de 11 a 4. Ven a hacerme compañía.
It's a place to start. Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
No creo que tenga nada. Ya está. Habría que interrogarla. Ah, po.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Esto no, nada.
Incidental. Doesn't look like anything. No good to me.
Bueno, antes de empezar el interrogatorio, ¿qué tenemos? Pistas. Morfina. Indicio de sobredosis provocada según el informe. Listo. Posible suicidio. Imposible, pero bueno. Julia posiblemente se suicidara mediante una sobredosis. No creo. Botín de terciopelo corto. Ropa de hombre. Pastillas de todo por todos lados para insomnio y depresión. Receta para un tratamiento de anfetaminas. A nombre de Julia. Okay. Un anillo de zafiro. Ok. Análisis para el escenario del crimen sugieren dos sospechosos y si estaba mordida. Y empleo, bueno. Veremos esto, a ver cómo la... Ok. Vamos a ver a la señorita Martita, qué tiene para decirnos. Seguramente
I'm
ilegal.
Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Estado de ánimo de la víctima. A ver, seguramente me va a mentir.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Me está mintiendo.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Podría ser duda.
You don't ask, you never find out. Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Me está mintiendo con todo. La ropa de hombre.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Bueno, eso sí tengo con qué tirarle. Le voy a tirar lo de la ropa.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
San Francisco. Relación con la víctima.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Yo acá le daría duda. Porque no, a ver.
You're hiding something, Mrs. Reynoldson. There's something about Julia's past that you don't want to tell me.
And how do you come to that conclusion, young man? What makes you think I know anything about her past?
No hay pruebas de eso. Yo acá le daría una duda.
Looks like I made a mistake.
O puede ser que diga la verdad. Creo que está siendo sincera realmente.
Do you do the housekeeping on a regular basis?
Twice a week since Miss Julie moved here from New York.
Ah, mentirosa de mierda.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Would she have killed herself for a man?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself. She was a very determined young lady. One of those people who shake the tree for all it's worth.
Mrs. Reynoldson, you've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Me está costando una... Bueno, es que me está costando siempre.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
La mina claramente la asesinaron. ¿Cómo me cuesta los interrogatorios, boludo? Es re denso este juego. Que tampoco eran evidentes las acusaciones.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
O sea, no tenía, o sea... Sí, estaba llena de drogas hasta el culo, tenía lo de la receta, pero la mucama no tenía por qué saberlo. Correrlo con cosas que tenía escondidas no le veo sentido. No puede ser que ninguna duda, o sea, una duda no me haya servido y... Está bien, elegí creer también en una. No sé, no sé. ¿Esto? Ah, no, me estoy yendo.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
$505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Hombre piedra. Ah, 503, sí.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Soy de la
Sister.
policía.
Dr. Stoneman, I have
Porra.
some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Era preso, pero seguramente drogadicto.
Junk. I don't think so.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege.
Ya no le importa la confidencialidad, está muerta.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
You didn't like her, did you?
Wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was incredibly beautiful. When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
Puta madre, boludo.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Su peso. En un tratamiento de anfetamina.
We believe Miss Randall died of an overdose of morphine. You didn't prescribe her anything else, did you?
That is a very serious allegation to level at a doctor, young man. I am well aware of what is prescribed under the Harrison Act, Detective. If you wish to make any other ridiculous accusations, I suggest you direct them to my attorney.
We often find the more obstructive people tend to be, Dr. Stoneman, the more they have to hide.
No tengo nada, no tengo nada. Me falta algo del apartamento. Bueno, por ahí más adelante, no sé. Tengo que volver, no creo. Por ahí me falta hablar con los otros detectives.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
¿Me cambiaron de auto?
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat. Look where you're going!
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
Ah, donde compró la ropa.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
Sí, se murió.
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Era.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer.
Heather.
These gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
No creo que me mienta con eso.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Okay.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Boludo, tiene cara de nada.
Julia was kept by this Henderson character. The apartment, the clothes, the jewelry. Was she a call girl?
How would I know? What evidence is there that says that Julia is a prostitute?
Parece bastante sincero.
Well, you can't stand around here all day looking vacant. It's embarrassing.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Parece bastante sincera.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Vamos a ir al departamento a ver si me faltó dar alguna orden a mis otros compañeros. Antes de ir a ver a la...
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Lo único que hice bien y estaba scripteado para que lo haga bien. Está bien, el interrogatorio estuvo bien, pero qué sé yo. Me parece que el de la ama de casa, el ama de llaves era más importante que el de esta tonta. Voy a ver si me faltó decirles algo a alguien.
Classy lady. Swanky place. It's a shame. Real shame.
No hay nadie. Fueron todos a la mierda. Entonces no quedó nada y eventualmente voy a tener que volver. No hay nada. ¿Habrá algo en el piso de arriba? Ah. Hay más pisos. No tiene sentido, no voy a subir todo. Claramente algo me faltó, pero... Bueno, vamos a ver los resultados de la autopsia. Y tenemos todavía que hablar con ese Henry, el marido de la tontita. Hospital de Hollywood. A ver, ¿qué tenés para mí? What? ¿Otra vez el slow motion? ¿Por qué? Ahí está.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
Ah, va.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers.
Un
Death
asesino.
was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Pues,
Mal, we'll check it out.
I found something else.
fue cómplice y después lo mataron para que no hable. Era bonito, es verdad.
Sorry, I don't play.
Huh?
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
No entiendo por qué tan mala onda con él. ¿Nos faltó agarrar una pista o algo? No entiendo. No entiendo qué me falta, porque no me tachan los lugares, y si no me tachan los lugares es porque me falta investigar algo. Es esa mancha. No sé, no me convence, este caso es muy choto. Ah, es acá. En el 2, ¿no?
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Parece honesto.
You were close?
We were friends.
La puta madre.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
I think you're lying. I think Randall was a high-priced hooker, and this Henderson character didn't want it to come out that he had been seeing her. I think he had LeBlanc and an accomplice bump her off. I think you know who Henderson is, and you're trying to conceal his identity.
I think you've been out in the sun too long without your hat. Prove that I know who Henderson is.
No tengo nada.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. The Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry.
Está mintiendo.
It's been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Not the siren, you idiot!
Déjame pasar, la concha de tu madre.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Tiro en la rodilla. Cara de tarado, mentiroso.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Taran, taran, taran. Taran, 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 taran. Tararararan. Taran, taran.
What are you doing? Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Ah, puta madre, boludo. Qué paja esos juegos de mierda.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. What are you doing? Gotta get closer.
Cómo me rompe las bolas esto.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
You lousy bastard. What are you doing?
Sí, por favor.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would
Se
be
quiere ir a la mierda.
1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
¿Qué tenía?
My God, it's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Car 11K, 11K, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Hace toda la llamada del... está.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Dijo que volvamos a la comisaría para hablar con los detectives que tenían algo, ¿no? Vamos a ver eso.
We might get there quicker if you use the siren.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
I was door knocking all morning, but I got a make on the car in the end.
You can't expect me to serve me blind out, can you? Are there matters without dirty in this city anymore?
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
This is your automobile, correct?
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Did you know
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here. It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
You trying to take me down? No way. You see my mother? You need me to sign some papers or something?
No sé por qué el apartamento de la víctima me sigue marcando, boludo.
I understand you, but thousands wouldn't.
Here at all, so quiet yourself and stop that fuss. There ain't nobody here.
No sé dónde están los otros dos que me tienen que dar información. Acá no está. No sé, este caso me fue para el orto. Tengo ganas de que termine de una vez por todas. No es divertido ya este juego. Es un puto embole.
Situation. You wake up in the morning feeling weak. It could be a deficiency of iron. Iron you need for healthy blood and bones. That's why it's time to rise and shine. Yes, Rise and Shine yeast keeps your body physically fit. Your body requires iron daily. And what better way to give you the iron you need than Rise and Shine yeast in your breads and cakes? Rise and Shine yeast is a natural source of vitamins. Physician studies show 3 out of 4 women lack sufficient iron. If you're losing weight, feeling run down, weak, or easily upset, get the vigor and depth you need by using Rise and Shine yeast and by taking Rise and Shine yeast tablet supplements. It helps regain strength and lose power.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace, Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley. assist.
Are you trying to get yourself killed? Pretty good. Stay down. Give me some cover. Give me some goddamn cover. Find some cover. You're clear. Go.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Ah.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong
Puede
man
ser.
held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Any central unit, citizen reports at 459 there now, 539 South Los Angeles Street. Unit to handle food 3, identify.
Will be taught the rayon spinning process and are under contract for 2 years, during which time they'll be lodged in a convent school. Here they will pay $6.50 of their wages for board and lodging. They at least are no longer among Europe's wanderers. On the reverse side, the steamship Ratnik waits at Montreal to repatriate 500 Yugoslavs who prefer to try life under Tito. They're not leaving empty-handed. Among them, they have pooled $1 million for the purchase of some rather exclusive commodities. Whether or not life in the Western Hemisphere has been congenial, it is certain that their toil has been rewarded. So these people return to a native land changed by war and ideology. KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network. Capitol Records presents Marcia Tilton with her lovely tune, That's My Desire.
You idiot!
¿Hay mucha diferencia de distancia entre un caso y el otro? A ver, caso. No. Debe ser lejos, si no lo puedo ver.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
43 objetos.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe
Y
what
si fueron
wasn't
43
stolen,
objetos,
detective.
¿verdad?
A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are, making heinous accusations in my own home?
Looks like I was mistaken. So you have no idea who did this burglary? A lot of these cases tend to be inside jobs.
How dare you impugn my character and the character of my staff? If you have no further questions, I suggest you leave.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night, at least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom.
No hice nada
We'll
bien.
get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Hits of the week, chart toppers, and variety shows. This
My goodness.
is KTI Radio.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it. Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
¿Estará muerto el prometido?
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Este le va a buchonear.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
O se escapó o lo mataron. Parece raro que estuviese ahí.
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, put your hands in the air. Give it up, LAPD. Don't make me chase you.
Bueno, decidiste, capo.
Stop or I will shoot.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How'd I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
I doubt it. Probably nothing. Don't think this is anything. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Maybe if... No.
No hay nada, me estás diciendo. No hay nada.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
No tengo ni puta idea, boludo.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
No quiero que se salga con la suya. Me da bronca este juego, me da bronca este caso, me da bronca todo.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties and find out where and when and then have the guests.
Va a ir a la casa de
Julia
Hermione.
was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Porque tenés un pasaje, ¿no?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
La lista de contrabando, ¿no? No la tengo, no te preocupes.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia.
Ah,
She
el
could let him do
psicólogo.
whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Así que todo. Yo tenía dudas con el psicólogo, pero no pude hacer que hablara al hijo de puta.
Where are the mourners?
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Policía, permiso.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized
Parece Putin.
robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Sabía que se iba a tirar.
Didn't see that coming.
Era muy obvio que se iba a tirar. Desde que vi que la ventana no tenía ninguna. El teléfono.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the...
Let's try and wrap this up then.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful, boy.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
I got friends work for the Examiner. About $5 for the exclusive.
Apartamento de Willy.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
A harmonica-playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want
Escucho una armónica.
Wait. Cole. You hear that? Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Ah, se fue por arriba. Si me lo puedo matar al cornudo este.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Puto.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink. Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Muy mal me fue. Muy mal. El rostro más pequeño de Morfina en el escenario del crimen habría hecho sonreír a Curters. No sé qué, no encontré nada de Morfina. ¿Cuántos casos quedan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 casos. Con suerte y dejamos que queden 3 días más. Es muy pesado. Es insoportable. Estoy podrido, boludo. Estoy con los huevos inflados. Este caso fue una paja, pero una paja. Porque no enganchaba no pude enganchar ninguna pregunta. O sea, el interrogatorio me fue todo pero para el orto. Y frustra demasiado cuando la empiezas a cagar. Uno con otro testigo, después con el otro, después con el otro, después con el otro, después con el otro, después con el otro. El otro lo haces bien, pero es un pelotudo y no le puedes sacar nada. Por lo que vi me quedan 7 casos. Con suerte me van a quedar 6.
Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Es que le estoy metiendo 2 casos por día.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here.
Hoy son 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 casos. Ponele. Cada caso es como 1 hora y 20, 1 hora.
And promoting you to first lieutenant.
¿Te convenció Ledo? Total de no jugar al Stellar Blade. No jugaste, no terminaste el tutorial de Stellar Blade.
111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there.
No, yo jugué el juego, no lo jugué por una dificultad.
We already cleared that up.
Fue la decisión del programador, no jugué cuando el programador lo habilitó porque la gente quería que le rompan el orto. No estaba ni pensado para que lo juegue en la primera run.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
¿Por qué jugar una dificultad que no la pensaron para el juego? Para pasar a la primera.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Do you think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
We got a stakeout down on Second later tonight.
Sí, te pinta jugar al Pacific Rim.
If you got that desk.
Anyway, so I gave him a dusting.
Y creo que no podría porque fue como lo quiso el diseñador del juego. Además, cuando lo jugué estoy seguro que no existía el modo difícil a la primera. Entonces es incuestionable.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado.
Había un chabón que subió a YouTube un dildo como
You
joystick.
never know we'll get swept up in a thing like
Creo
that.
que YouTube le borró el video. Pero me dio curiosidad. Creo que se lo ponía para probarlo y lo mostraba. ¿Pero pudiste vencer al jefe o te cansaste y dijiste prefiero volver al Pacific Drive?
Bukowski.
Si me decís que lo venciste y dijiste vuelvo a Pacific Drive, tendría respeto.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bo.
Ahí está jugando al
They used to be
Pacific
in a
Drive.
four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
El chabón.
Lamont and Tyree. We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
You know.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Parece todo circunstancial. Una caja de cigarrillos. No me dice nada.
Wrinkle was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Nada. Más cosas circunstanciales.
think I've seen it all.
Literalmente jugar el juego difícil es como ponerse un dildo, no sé qué. Ay, qué pibe. ¿Para qué juegas una dificultad para que te termina sacando la gana de jugar? Morfina.
Do we have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Another day, another dollar.
Porque no tengo nada. Eran dos, ¿no? Que perecieron.
Army surplus again. McGoldrick must have been moving contraband through the club. Dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply. These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
I think I've seen
We
it
should
all.
get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Me dejaron hecho un colador.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Never the same, are they?
You'll have my report when it's ready. Right now, you want to be examining evidence.
Creo que tengo. Ah, esto.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. What's that click?
catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle. He kept his stash close at hand.
A ver qué tiene para decirme la señorita.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
What's this all about? Is Eddie behind on the VIG?
Eddie paid cash, sugar. I have no idea what enemies he might have had.
You're off the hook, for now. Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Ah, pensé que lo había hecho mal.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Pudo.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Pero vendía merca.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Ah, esto no lo analicé.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Crashó el juego. Raro.
Bukowski.
Phelps. Back
Oh, todo de
We're here
nuevo.
about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
No robaron.
Try to crack the safe.
Find anything
When you're ready
interesting?
to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. What's that click? Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician.
Another day, another dollar.
He kept his stash close at hand. Do we have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation? Army surplus again. McGoldrick must have been moving contraband through the club. Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply. These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war.
Find
How did
anything
he get
interesting?
3 of them? Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think you got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you?
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer. I just want
I
to
swear,
see.
this town is going straight to hell.
Clear this area immediately.
Chusma la gente, ¿eh?
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life.
I check coats. That's all I get paid to do.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy!
Es
How about
Nazi.
you get a drink while I see to this?
Es Nazi. Teresa.
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective? You're out of your depth.
Ah, la concha de tu madre.
Asking the wrong questions of the wrong people.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Mm.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything...
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with you, officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Ah, la va a seguir.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Ah, se escucha un tiro, un boom. Tanto para tocarle el timbre. Y él me siguió a mí. Fui infiel.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Food wasn't great, but you're real nice.
I'll bring you coffee.
Oh, esto es de nuevo.
LAPD. We have some questions.
Hi, Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it will be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
I'll bring you coffee.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
No tengo pruebas, en realidad.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid.
I'll bring you coffee.
The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
I'm not gonna ask what you're doing.
¿Qué hago en la comisaría? Vamos a averiguarlo.
And then the louse calls and says he's gonna marry an English girl. I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the newspaper.
The canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walks.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that up.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
¿Qué hago acá, no? O sea, no.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that up.
The canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walks.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
This
is a
battle of wits between you and me.
I didn't want to arrest the kid.
A ver, ¿a qué vinimos, compañero?
What do you think?
Forget.
The canary says he'll sing, but only if
So
I
what
guarantee
next?
he walks. The canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walks.
No entiendo. ¿Qué tengo? Hola, Cenicita. Mataste, che, este golpe. ¿Y ahora? No, no entiendo. ¿Para qué viene?
And then the louse calls and says he's going to marry an English girl. Do you think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
We got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight. We got a stakeout down on
Advice?
2nd later tonight.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the newspaper.
No tengo ni idea a dónde voy.
Gotta give his wife a tap. I'd say all fair in love and war. I got the jitters again.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again. Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coleridge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
I want to make homicide. You know you've made it if you can get that desk. Parker or Green?
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA.
Son un montón de
His wife
jeringas.
a tap. I said all's fair in love and war. I want to make homicide. You know you've made it if you can get
Enough to arm 3 companies.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse. I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence. Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
Patrick.
Did the Vice boys get any on the side? Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war. I want to make homicide. You know you've made it if you can get that desk. Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse. Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war. I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence. Parker or Green? I don't know.
Here's
who'd
our
be
backroom
worse.
arsenal from the 111 Club.
I want to make homicide. You know you've made it if you can get that desk. I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
This is the crate we recovered. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson.
Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want
Tiroteo.
every car. Go.
Al fin algo interesante.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that done.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a death sentence. Yeah.
You watched the Hammond Galahad fight? Some mess that was. Anyway, that's the cop that caught me.
¿Dónde está mi auto?
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
It's quite hard to concentrate when you're standing there staring at it.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3. All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units, approach with caution. Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond. Code 3, identify. Unit 19 Adam, meet the officer at 5920 Fountain Avenue. Assist Unit 49 William transporting and...
Bastante cerca.
19 Adam handled. Code 3.
Son parecidas a las armas que vimos en el bar, creo. Ah. Boludo.
Can't make the shot.
No puede ser, no lo puedo matar con tiro, boludo.
Can't make the shot.
Stay down.
Move, I gotcha.
Último intento y si no lo salteo, pero no puede ser tan choto.
Can't make the shot. You're clear, go!
Stay in cover.
As near as we can make out, he's on the roof of one of those buildings.
Es como un colador.
It's one of the BARs. Phone number and restaurant table. I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Mira para un lado como si mintiera.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Pero en la libreta parecía que te conocía.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Hey, I think I see a body.
Hay que ir a la comisaría de nuevo, faltó algo. ¿Te pensás subir o...? Bueno, no vimos.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks. Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
It won't work. He's a tough customer. Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
Ese me va a cagar a Pini.
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Tiene un punto.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Un segundo. Ah, este miente, este miente. Me cae mal.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town?
Sí.
Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
La verdad, no tiene por qué saberlo, no hay nada que lo...
You didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
Ceniza.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Todo.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Este sabía algo y no me quiso ayudar.
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
They just walked up and shot the man. Two of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
No, el sombrero.
Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
Open fire!
Ah. También tienen las mismas armas.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Hmm.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Desapareció el cuerpo.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term?
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor?
Oh.
District Attorney.
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve. Should be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Sheldon.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight. They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them to...
Queda mucho del caso. A ver. No, en teoría no. O sea, son muchos
They obviously
tiroteos.
don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Bueno, vamos a dejarlo en el lugar de ahí y terminamos por hoy. Me parece que el otro caso fue muy largo. Eso fue lo que pasó.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer. Hit him! Clear this asshole off the road. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Horror de Hollywood.
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare! I hope you got some money saved up.
Keep moving. Stay down. Nice day for it.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. God.
Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
La verdad que no.
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Ah, era acá todavía.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Bueno, sé yo.
Juski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Beautiful day. Hope we have no trouble.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Así parece. Ya fue, terminemos el caso hoy.
Light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the roof, Cole. How long do you think you got? They're making a run for it after them.
You're surrounded.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
APL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Me esperan en la comisaría, ¿no? Estoy.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
I could get discovered swanning around
I'm
in
praying
hell.
that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
If that hill won't buy me something nice,
Sheldon.
I'll find someone who will.
Is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Foster. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Mentira.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old unit. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
Y una cara de chanta, Puffy.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Dime una confesión.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Hijo de puta.
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Es random todo, boludo. Tan scripteado parece.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Adivino, está muerta. Ah, no. Antivicio. A pesar de las guerras de la mafia y atracos sin resolver, una historia monopolizará todos los apartados.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs.
El clásico trabajo solo.
Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you.
Como
Get out!
la brigada más chota, me imagino, la de incendios. Bueno, terminamos por hoy.
That bum took a swipe at.
Chao, Mati. Chao, stream. Hasta mañana.